So yeah, for the most part, you might have noticed on YouTube, I mostly talk about one subject, and it involves mechanic simians. The show Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go is a show I really love, but to be fair, I am just a fan of cartoons and animation in general. So I decided to count down my top 10 cartoon series. A couple of rules here though. These cartoons are all Western based, meaning no anime. I'll have a separate countdown for that. Also, these are TV shows, so no movies. No adult cartoons either, since I enjoy them also, but they are a different beast to me. Remember, these are personal opinion and not necessarily popular opinion.
You think I'm just some kid you can boss around? I'm not on your side, and I'm not on your side. I'm on my side. And if you don't want to get hurt, stay out of my way.
Number 10. El Tigre, The Adventures of Manny Rivera. At first glance, I assumed El Tigre was a Mucho Lucha ripoff, as I saw a kid in a mask and had bad memories about pinballs and donuts. However, what I found out was it was a genuinely funny show with two dynamic main issues. The first about family and how one should always care about the family, blah blah blah. But the real meat of the show is the fact that Manny has a good guy dad and a bad guy grandfather. And as El Tigre, Manny constantly is deciding between the two.
I got just what you need. Lies and trickies. Let's see, what lie work best for you? Rich millionaire, 2 weeks to live. I love you. I love you.
The show has surprisingly well animated action and even brief moments of drama, although it never gets too heavy. The show is fun and tells a great story, and as a Hispanic person myself, I think it's the best cartoon I've seen depicting Hispanic culture without many stereotypes. It is a great show.
You are not a well person. What? And you're normal? I am the cold sore that stings your lip?
Number 9. Darkwing Duck. While I liked Darkwing Duck as a kid, I later appreciated it much more when I became older, because it is a parody of darker-themed superheroes, mostly Batman.
I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Batman.
I am the terror that flaps in the night. I am the rhinestones on the jumpsuit of justice. I am Darkwing Duck.
But Darkwing oddly uses the theme more for attention and to be cool more than to be actually dark. Darkwing Duck is just silly at how over the top he can be and at times just clumsy, but that is the appeal of Darkwing. He isn't the best hero, but he tries his best to be one.
You want Benson to think we're slackers forever?
I don't know. Do you want to be boring forever?
Not cool, dude.
Number 8. Regular Show. Regular Show is a really new show. In fact, it only debuted last year, yet it is already one of my favorite cartoons ever, and I can very much relate to, although I'm not sure why. The show features Mordecai and Rigby, two guys in their early 20s who hates work and love to slack around as they... oh wait, that's why. Anyways, what makes the show so great is the fact that the show, for the most part, the premises are in fact regular, such as setting up chairs, having a song stuck in your head, or setting up a movie night.
Ooh, I kinda already got 2 tickets for Pajama Sisters 2.
What? Why? That's just some chick flick, and not even a good kind. I saw the preview. They're just gonna sit around talking about their feelings, fully clothed.
But then the humor gets so over the top, it is amazing. Top that with the great characters, hip references, and just good storytelling, and you have, in my opinion, the best cartoon airing today.
Dag? Hey, Dag, are you okay?
Holy moly! That was nuts!
Number 7. Angry Beavers. I am a fan of many Nicktoons, but out of all of them, I like Angry Beavers the best. Norbert and Daggett are two opposite sides of the same coin. Norb always does his best to be cool, and Daggett always has a chip on his shoulder.
We could stay up until 8 or 9 or even 10 o'clock if we wanted to.
Yeah, I know.
Or we could even stay up all night. Great idea, Dag. Come on, let's go.
Woo! My idea. Woo-hoo!
The two have little in common, but are brothers. They have to put up with one another despite when one can drive the other insane. Add on top of that the insane premises and many nods to old B-movies, and the show has a unique flair that I loved more than any other Nicktoon.
It is the nature of humankind to fear what they do not understand. Their ways are not our ways.
Number 6. Gargoyles. Gargoyles, to put it bluntly, is an epic. The story of Goliath and his clan is far too complex to sum up in a sentence, so I won't even try. The show is about many things, but at its core, it is about trying to understand what is different from you.
But Goliath says when they get used to us...
They were used to us 1,000 years ago. Did that stop them from betraying and destroying our kind?
I don't know.
Each member of the Gargoyle clan has great personality, along with human characters like Elisa Maza and David Xanatos. The drama and story just amaze me, and there's some comedy to lighten the mood at times. But Gargoyles is a stunning series on all accounts and has a deep message underneath about understanding and how people treat others who are different.
You expect us poor innocent children to climb up dangerous scaffolding and paint naked people all over a church? We'll do it!
Number 5. Animaniacs. Animaniacs is amazing in that while animated, it was more of a sketch comedy show than a cartoon. However, the great characters and constant stream of intelligent humor mixed with things everyone can enjoy is top-notch.
Yakko, can you conjugate?
Oh, me? I've never even kissed a girl.
Yakko, Wacko, and Dot each have their own great traits, but the rest of the cartoons in the series were amazing as well. Pinky and the Brain, The Good Feathers, Good Idea, Bad Idea, and one I learned to love a lot more when I became older, Rita and Runt. The humor is amazing, the characters are memorable, and it was just great.
Who are you? I'm your worst nightmare.
Number 4. Batman. Yep, just Batman. Really, anything Batman from the animated series onward. Batman is my favorite superhero, and while it is kind of cheating to lump them all together, if I did list each individual series, they would take up about 4 of my top 10.
The voice kept calling me Bruce. In my mind, that's not what I call myself.
What do you call yourself? Oh yeah, I suppose you would.
There is just so many amazing things to choose from. The epicness of the 90s animated series is of course on top with its great storytelling and compelling atmosphere. But then you have the unique and amazing feel of Batman Beyond, his amazing moments in the Justice League series, the great quirkiness of Brave and the Bold, and so many others. Yes, I even really enjoyed the Batman, even though I know not everyone enjoys it. So yeah, Batman. Because it's the goddamn Batman.
But like all dry spells and peach pits, this too shall pass.
I sure hope so, Sam. It's been at least 5 minutes since my last brush with death, and I'm getting light in the head.
Number 3. Salmon Max Freelance Police. Salmon Max, in my opinion, is one of the most underrated cartoons made in the 90s. Only lasting 1 season on Fox Kids, the show revolves around the freelance police as they find themselves in the most wacky, strange, and insane situations, leading them to use their wit and cunning to get out of trouble. The show had a great deal of adult humor that is hidden in the show on top of silly gags that all ages can appreciate.
It was the stern guiding voice of the commissioner with just the right kind of hair-raising case we can wrap our overactive adrenal glands around.
Are you talking dirty?
But of course, the best part of the show is the dynamic between the best friends and partners in crime fighting. Sam is poised and sarcastic, while Max is jumpy and eager for violence, but both have the same amount of total calmness to whatever position they find themselves in. The show is just flat out funny, and if you can't appreciate this kind of humor, then I am sorry.
Well, pal, guess Callie will never know who we are.
Yeah, but she knows who to call.
Number 2. SWAT Kats, the Radical Squadron. If there's one show that epitomizes awesome, that show is SWAT Kats, the show about 2 vigilante jet pilots who fight villainy while avoiding the law. Oh, and the explosions! Things blowing up everywhere in so many different ways. Yes, the guy in me loves the violence in the show very much. But again, what makes this show stand out from the other extreme shows of the 90s, like let's say Street Sharks, is that the characters and stories are dynamic. T-Bone and Razor, or Chance and Jake, both have actual flaws and occasional arguments, but are also true friends.
What? Ah, new personal best. 10 seconds at Mach 5. Yeah. Well, if you say so. Of course. I didn't see it. Sure you didn't see it? You were out like a blown engine.
Add on top of that the great deal of villains the show has, such as Past Master, Dark Cat, and my favorite Dr. Viper, as well as the surrounding cast, and you have some great characters that work well off each other when they're not trying to shoot missiles at one another. So, what is my #1 cartoon?
Give it up, Mojoke. You will never defeat us. So there. The Powerpuff Girls never lose.
#1 is the Powerpuff Girls. Now, those of you who didn't watch the show when it was originally on might be thinking, that's a show for girls. To that I say, no. No, it is not. Powerpuff Girls is a great action show, and in fact was pretty violent in my opinion. What made the show great on top of the great characters was the fact that at any point it could go from being silly and funny to being just pure action. The episodes were great, the humor was great, the violence was great. I have the whole series on a DVD set, and if anyone likes funny action cartoons, this is a show you have to get. It is top notch. Well, that does it for my top 10 cartoons. Stay tuned, I'll have more stuff for Monkey Team In Depth as well as more top 10s.